The next day we were issued, in the next couple of days we were issued our jungle fatigues, which are different than your basic fatigues that you have here. You've probably seen the camouflaged fatigues that are pretty common in the street today, and they're similar to that. And then we were issued our jungle boots, which are different than regular boots that we had. And then I was issued I went to the armorer and he issued me my machine gun. And you tell the armorer, he asks you what's your MOS, and he'll give you either the M16 or the M60. And I told him, well, I'm a 0331. That's a machine gunner. He handed me the machine gun, the M60, and he looked at me and he said to me, you have 7 seconds to live. And I looked at him and I didn't quite understand. What he was trying to tell me is the average lifespan of the machine gunner in Vietnam was 7 seconds from the moment you pull the trigger. There were 3 individuals that the Viet Cong would shoot for. Of course, the officer, the radio man, and the M60 machine gunner. The officer you could understand. The radio man you can understand, there's no communication. But the man who has the most firepower is the machine gunner. So the average lifespan is 7 seconds. And what they would do is if you were in a patrol and you got ambushed or you were in a firefight, you would open up and right away they would know where the M60 was because of the rounds and the rapid fire of the machine gun. They would spot you right away. So what you would have to do is once you were in a firefight, you would shoot, and then you would have to move if you could. If you couldn't move, then you stayed where you were. But we would open up, shoot some rounds. I had an A gunner with me, my assistant gunner. He was also trained as a machine gunner. One carried the machine gun, and the other carried most of the ammo. And the ammo was, for the M60 was bandoliers. You've seen pictures of bandoliers strapped across people. I would carry 2 bandoliers. My A gunner would carry 2 bandoliers. And then he would carry the box that has the extra rounds. In a squad, there was maybe, depending on the size, 8 to 14. And each Marine would carry a bandolier. They never begrudged carrying the bandolier because they knew it was needed. I would use all the bandoliers that I had, use the A gunners, and then the rest of the squad, as we needed, would throw their bandoliers to us so that we had sufficient rounds in a case of a firefight.